Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel R Square Pathshala. My name is Ravi Sani. In the previous lecture, we had learnt about major landforms of the earth. We had learnt about mountains, plains, and plateaus. So, in this chapter, we will be learning about India. Okay, so let us start. India is a country of vast geographical expanse. In the north, it is bound by lofty Himalayas, the Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and the Indian Ocean in the south washes the shores of Indian Peninsula. Let us give you a brief about the location of India. So this we will have clear idea from the physical map of India. So in the north, there is Himalayan mountain. So this is Himalaya. So this is basically Himalaya. Okay, this is Himalaya in the north. Then in the west, Arabian Sea. In the east, Bay of Bengal, and in the south, Indian Ocean. Clear? So Himalayas in the north, Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, Indian Ocean in the south. So India has an area of about 3.2 million square kilometer. So 1 million is equal to 10 raised to power 6. Okay, 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. So basically India has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometer. The north-south extent from Ladakh to Kanyakumari is about 3200 kilometers. So this extent from here to here, this extent is about 3200 kilometers. And east-west extent from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch is about 2900 kilometers. This extent from here to here, this is 2900 kilometers. The lofty mountains, the lofty mountains, the great Indian desert, the northern plains, the uneven plateau surface, and the coast and islands present a diversity of landforms. If we look at the physical map, we can see we have Himalayan mountains, then we have the plains area, then we have plateau, then we have coastal areas, then we have islands. So we have diversity of landforms. There is a great variety in the climate, vegetation, wildlife, as well as in the language and culture. In this diversity, we find unity that is reflected in traditions that bind us as one nation. India has a population of about more than 120 crores since year 2011. Now it is around 135 crore approximate. It is the second most populous country of the world after China. Locational setting. India is located in the northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer, which is 23.5 degree north, passes almost halfway through the country from approximately from here. From south to north, the mainland of India extends from 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minute north latitude. From west to east, India extends between 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minutes east longitude. Means this point is this point is 8 degree 4 minutes. Okay, this is 8 degree 4 minute, and this point is 37 degree 6 minute north. This point is 68 degrees 7 minute east, and this point is 97 degree 25 minute east longitude. If we divide the world into eastern and western hemisphere, which hemisphere would India belong to? So as we all know, it is east, so India belongs to eastern hemisphere. Due to great longitudinal extent of about 29 degree, if we minus 68 from 97, it is approximate 29 degree. Similarly 37 minus 8 degree, approximate 29 degree. So there could be a wide difference in local times of places located at two extreme points of India, from here and from here. So as such, the difference between these 2 points would be of about 2 hours. As we know that local time changes by 4 minutes for every 1 degree of longitude. So 4 minutes every 1 degree, then 15 degree 60 minutes. So here we have a difference of around 29 degrees, so we'll be having a difference of around 2 hours or 120 minutes. The sun rises about 2 hours early in the east, that is Arunachal Pradesh, than in the west Gujarat. So this time of this place will be 2 hours ahead of this time at this place. So we have already read earlier why the local time of longitude of 82.5 degree east has been taken as the Indian Standard Time. This meridian or longitude is known as Standard Meridian of India. The Standard Meridian of India passes through approximately from here. So this is 82 degree 30 minute east. This is the Standard Meridian of India. Then India's neighbors. So there are 7 countries that share land boundary with India. Let us see in the map. Let us first erase this. So what are 7 countries? Pakistan, Afghanistan is touching from here, then China, then Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. Apart from these 7 countries which touches land boundaries, there are 2 countries which are Sri Lanka and Maldives are our island neighbors. So this is Sri Lanka, this is Maldives. India and Sri Lanka is separated by a strait known as Park Strait. Park Strait. Okay. So how many of these countries do not have access to any open sea or oceans? You can find out from the figure. So across the sea to the south lie our island neighbors, as we have already seen, the Sri Lanka or Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by a Park Strait. Then we'll discuss about political and administrative divisions. So as we know, India is a vast country. For administrative purpose, the country is divided into uh, uh, 28 states and 9 union territories. Delhi is the national capital. The states have been formed mainly on the basis of language. Okay. So now physical division. So India is marked by a diversity of physical features such as mountains, plateaus, plains, coast and islands. Standing as sentinels in the north are the lofty snow-capped Himalayas. Him plus Alya means the abode of snow. The Himalayan mountains are divided into 3 main parallel ranges. The northernmost is the Great Himalaya or Himadri. The world's highest peaks are located in this range. Then the middle Himalaya or Himachal lies to the south of Himadri, and then Shivalik is the southernmost range. If we look at the map, then we can see the ranges of the Himalaya. So this is Himalaya, this is Great Himalaya, this is Great Himalaya, this is here somewhere middle Himalaya, and this is Shivalik. Okay, this lies in the north. The northern Indian plains, this region. So this region is northern Indian plains. Northern Indian plains lie to the south of Himalayas. They are generally level and flat. These are formed by alluvial deposits laid down by rivers, the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra, and their tributaries. These river plains provide fertile land for cultivation. That is the reason for high concentration of population in these plains. Now, what is a tributary? Tributary is a river or a stream which contributes its water to a main river by discharging it into main river from either side. Suppose this is a river, main river. Okay, you have noticed some streams will join from both sides of this river, so these are known as tributaries. Okay, now what is alluvial deposit? There was a term mentioned here. What is alluvial deposits? These are very fine soils brought by rivers and deposited in the river basin. Okay, in the western part of India lies the Great Indian Desert. It is a dry, hot and sandy stretch of land. It has very little vegetation in the western part. This is, we can see from in the map, Great Indian Desert in the western part of India. To the south of northern plains lies the peninsular plateau. So this is a northern plain and this part is a peninsular plateau. Okay, of triangular shape. So it is triangular in shape. The relief is highly uneven. This is a region with numerous hill ranges and valleys. Aravalli Hill, one of the oldest range of the world, border it on the northwest side. If you see in the map, this is the Aravalli range that borders this plateau in the northwest side. Okay, the Vindhyas and the Satpuras are important ranges. This is Vindhyas and this is Satpura. In between, a river flows in the western direction called Narmada. So the river Narmada and Tapi flows through these ranges. These are west flowing rivers that drain into Arabian Sea. The western Ghats or Sahyadris border the plateau in the west, and eastern Ghat provide the eastern boundary. So in the east of this plateau you will see eastern Ghats. Okay, and in the west side you will see western Ghats. Okay, while the western Ghats are almost continuous, the eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. The plateau is rich in mineral like coal and iron ore. So let us read this also. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra form the world's largest delta, that is Sundarban Delta. The delta is triangular in shape. It is an area of land formed at the mouth of the river. What is mouth? Where river enters the sea, that point is called mouth of the river. Let me show you in the map. This is river Ganga, this is river Ganga, and this is Brahmaputra. Okay, so this is Sundarban Delta, and from this point these river enter into the sea, so this is called mouth of the river. Okay, to the west of Western Ghat and east of Eastern Ghat lies the coastal plains. If we look at the map, so this is the coastal area or coastal plains, west of Western Ghat and east of Eastern Ghat. The western coastal plains are very narrow. The eastern coastal plains are much broader. There are a number of east flowing rivers. The rivers Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri drain into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers have formed fertile deltas at the mouth. And what is mouth of a river? We have already studied. The Sundarban Delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flows into the Bay of Bengal. So then the two groups of island, one is Lakshadweep group of island and other one is Andaman and Nicobar group of island. So Lakshadweep group of island, let us see the position of location of these group of islands. So this is our Lakshadweep island and this is our Andaman and Nicobar Dweep of island. Lakshadweep is in Arabian Sea and Andaman Nicobar is in Bay of Bengal. Okay, so Lakshadweep island are located in the Arabian Sea and these are coral island located off the coast of Kerala. Now what is coral? Corals are skeleton of tiny marine animals called polyps. When the living polyps die, their skeletons are left. Other polyps grow on the top of the hard skeleton, which grows higher and higher, thus forming the coral island. Okay, figure 7.1 shows coral island. So this is coral island, these are corals, so this is coral island. Then Andaman and Nicobar island lie to the southeast of Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal. So when tsunami came in 2004, this island, Andaman and Nicobar island, was the worst affected. Now what is a tsunami? Tsunami is a huge sea wave generated due to earthquake on the sea floor. When earthquake comes in the sea floor, then a wave is generated. That huge sea wave is known as tsunami. Okay, so this was all in this chapter. So I have not explained what is peninsula. Peninsula is basically a piece of land that is surrounded by water on three sides. Let me show in the water. So we had studied peninsular plateau. So this is our peninsular plateau. Okay, this is surrounded by Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east and Indian Ocean in the south. So basically this part is surrounded by water bodies from three sides. That is why this portion is known as plateau. So plateau is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on the three sides. So our southern part is a peninsular plateau. So this is a peninsular plateau because it is surrounded by water bodies from three sides. Clear? So in the next lecture we will be completing our 6th class NCERT book. I hope this chapter is clear to you. Please try to solve the questions given at the end of the chapter. This will help you in developing your understanding. Hope you like the video. If you have any question, please post me in the comment section. I will try to revert as soon as possible. Thank you very much.